Hey YouTube, James from the Wyvern Watch here, and here once again with the deck update. And in this case, of course, it's the updated list for my Marincess deck. I haven't profiled this in a while now, but I did do a little video just talking about how I might potentially change this deck on the arrival of a new card for the deck. I have now incorporated that card of course being the Trickstar Aqua Angel. Obviously the list has changed a little bit. I've incorporated another one of the cards from the same set, and I just thought I'd put the profile out here now and see what you'll think of it. So without further ado, as we all like to say, let's get straight into the profile. So I just put that one away in the right place just so we don't forget where it goes. Of course, we are still sticking with Marincess Seahorse. Obviously, I think this is, well, it was basically one of the first real Marincess monster that came and sort of put them on the map. These are my original Starlight Rares, which I've had for a long time now, to be honest. It's I don't remember actually seeing another playset of these, to be honest with you, but yeah, it is getting on a little bit since the first Marincess set came out. But yeah, she's still part of the first combo, the sort of main combo of the deck. One of the enablers, and the following card of course came in the set after that, and really put them on the map in terms of the archetype. So Marincess Blue Tang really sort of gave it, well, everyone thought this was going to be the sort of next Salamangreat archetype. It never turned out to be that good, to be honest with you, but I think in the right hands with the right sort of combination, it can be very, very powerful. And again, not a lot of people see this deck because not a lot of people play it, so a lot of the effects can be quite unexpected. But yeah, Marincess Blue Tang, absolutely fabulous looking card. These are the original print secret rares from Chaos Impact. But yeah, this is super, honestly love this card so much. But yeah, Marincess Blue Tang still at 3, and there's no reason to play any less than that. Next one again came out later, so again another wave of support for Marincess. This is from the legendary what do they call it? Legendary decks, isn't it? Legendary decks 9. Marincess Spring Girl, a really nice addition. Again, obviously fits really, really well in the deck. Great effect. Level 4, of course, water monster, you can't ask for more. So that just sort of extended the lineup, and for any Marincess list that was sort of incorporating other engines, that one enabled them sort of to make an absolutely pure deck, which on the whole this is as well. One or two slight exceptions to the rule. But Pascalis also came out in the set after Chaos Impact. What was it called? Ignition Assault it was called, that's right. So again, another really nice card. Great for the deck. I still believe a 3 of. Loads of names. You always want loads of names in your hand, loads of names in the graveyard, just so they're always summoning themselves. We'll obviously need lots and lots of material for our link climbing, which is the whole point of the deck, of course. But Marincess Mandarin, this is the one that sort of gets dumped to the grave as quickly as possible, because it will then special summon itself, but that's why there's only 2 of these and not 3. The fact that its attack is low actually bodes well for this, and one of the newer cards coming up in a minute. A couple of one-offs for the Marincess side of things. So again, Marincess Sleepy Maiden again was one of the newer ones out of Legendary Decks 9. And Basilima, can't remember how to pronounce that one, to be honest with you. What was the set called? Echo something code. Eternity Code, that's right, I think. Something like that. But again, yeah, I always like to make sure I'm running most of the names if I can. So even if it ends up being a one-off, they're searchable anyway. So it's pretty good stuff. This got reduced down to 2 in order to incorporate Aqua Angel. Obviously, it's just a water extender, nice and easy, but also it means once it's in the grave, of course, you can push back all your link monsters, so we can potentially go into them again. So really nice card for the deck, actually. See, if you haven't already seen that one, but also this. And a couple of the one-offs could be switched out for hand traps if you really want to go down that route. Like Salamangre, it has got capacity to run an awful lot of hand traps. It's just not my thing, really. That's all. Excuse me. And last of the monsters, and like I say, as promised, we have incorporated Trickstar Aqua Angel. Now, this would have automatically been a 3 of course, if it weren't for the once per duel stipulation, but let me just read this one out. So obviously it's always treated as a Marincess card, so in that respect it is a Marincess card. And then link monsters that point to this card cannot be destroyed by battle. You can only use each of the following effects of Trickstar Aqua Angel once per duel, and if you control a Trickstar or Marincess monster, you can special summon this card from your hand or graveyard. So again, a nice easy extender in that perspective. But potentially more importantly, if this card is sent to the graveyard as link material, which of course it will be, you can look at all the cards in your opponent's hand and all set cards they control. Again, once per duel, but in the right time at the right place, that could be very, very potent indeed. So I've gone for the 2 of. Like I say, I can't see it being a 3 of. I think it's probably too many at that. So stuck with the 2 of for now at least. Please do put in the comments section if you are a Marincess player whether you're running 1, 2 or 3 of that card, or if at all. Spells are fairly standard stuff, so Marincess Dive, I've still got it at 3. I still think it's as a pure build, we can still make maximum use of Dive, and obviously it was an excellent addition to the deck in, again, legendary decks. The only other 3 of I'm running are still 3 of the original Signet Minings. Obviously it's a side-burst deck, so that's why we're running those, nice and simple. We've now got 3 2-ofs, so I'm still running 2 of the Marincess Battle Ocean for obvious reasons. I'm still also running my sort of tech card of choice, Pinpoint Landing. Because we're special summoning from the hand an awful lot, Pinpoint Landing actually comes into play reasonably well. And I really like the artwork and how the fact that obviously it's Pinpoint Landing onto an island as well, so with lots of water around. And the one out of the new set, Ocean of Regeneration. I might be playing this on more than one of my water decks, but it's a continuous spell and you can target 1 water monster with 1,000 or less attack in your graveyard, special summon it, but destroy it during the end phase. You can only use each effect of this effect of regeneration once per turn. But there's lots of targets now for Ocean of Regeneration. Obviously the majority of the main Marincess cards are too strong, but when it goes down to Mandarin, Sleepy Maiden, Basilalala, whatever it is, even the Silent Sea Nettle and Trickstar Aqua Angel can all be special summoned using this particular card. So I thought it was definitely worth a go. And again, in the comments section, guys, if you're not too sure about that one. 2 one-offs, just the 1 Foolish Burial and the 1 Called by the Grave. Obviously Called by the Grave for obvious reasons. And Foolish Burial to generally dump the Mandarin or indeed the Pascalis. I think that has a graveyard effect as well. Moving on to traps then. So we've got 3 Marincess Wave. Again, it came out in the original set, the first sort of wave of Marincess cards. I still play 3 of. I'm now only playing 2 Paleozoic Dynamiscus just to make room for the regeneration. Still playing 2 Solemn Judgment, and I've gone still for the 1 Marincess Bubble Ring. Still like the idea of being able to get that Crystal Heart back again, because we are only playing one of them in the extra deck. And speaking of which, let's move on to that before this video becomes super long. So we've got a whole extra deck full of extra deck link monsters, bar probably the obvious Bahamut Shark and Totally Awesome, but we'll get there in a minute. So let's just start with the Marincess monsters. I'll put them up here so we can put them all on potentially. Just budge those up again. So still got Marincess Blue Slug at 2. There is an argument to run a third, but with all the nettles being around, we can bring those back. So you know, I just thought we're okay at 2 there. To be fair, I've still got the one Marincess Sea Angel, the one Marincess Crystal Heart, of course, the all important Crystal Heart. The 2 Marincess Coral Anemone. I need another one of these actually, because I need one for my latest build, which is nowhere near finished yet. Of course, Mermail Atlanteans. I'm still playing the one Splash Mage. Is that still on the picture? Just about. Let's bring these up just so we're nice and neat and organised. Just about on there, I think, isn't it? Then we've got the Marincess Coral Triangle. Ooh, not quite. Let's put it under here. There we go. One Marbled Rock. That's again, she's one of the original ones. And I really wanted to play all of the Link 3s. So we've got one Marincess Great Bubble Reef, one Marincess Wonder Heart, and of course the one Marincess Aqua Argonaut, which is probably one of the better ones. The last Link monster I'm playing is the World Sea Dragon Zealantis, mainly because I really like the card. It's a water deck and it fits the bill. And as I mentioned before, we've got the Bahamut Shark and the Totally Awesome. Guys, that's the lineup for Marincess. Hope you've enjoyed. Like I say, I really want to hear those comments about what you think I've done with the list. Good things, bad things, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. I like the feedback that you guys offer, and it's really, really important to me, because I build these lists based on your advice or suggestions. So yeah, it is super important to me. Let me know what you think. We'll see you for the next profile. Thanks once again, guys. Cheers. Bye.